I recognize you from the hardware store.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sending a bunch of quilting
Okay,
for
we're live.
out to the.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
I will call this meeting of the Grand Marais Planning Commission to order. We have our consent agenda here before us, and we will call a vote for that.
Motion to approve the consent agenda.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
I will second.
Thank you, Kelly. Motion and a second, and we'll have to do a roll call vote because we have you at a distance there, Kelly. So, Kelly,
Aye.
Ben,
Aye.
myself, also aye. All right. So we are here for the Hamilton Habitat variance request. At this point, we'll have the public comments, if there are any. I see we have public. So are there any comments from the public about the variance request?
Just.
Yeah. If you would like to, you can come right up to this microphone here if you just state your name and let us know your thoughts.
My name is Byron Aldrich. I'm a resident of Grand Marais for about 4 years now. I'm on the board of directors of the First Congregational UCC Church.
Okay.
You may know that our church is really at the forefront of community activities and supporting the community to do good things. And so it is our lot which butts up against the rear lot line of the lot that we sold to Hamilton Habitat.
Mm-hmm.
And on the other side of the lot line is our playground, which is used by children in the neighborhood and also Northwoods Childcare,
Okay.
which is housed in our church also. So the reason not to grant a variance that I can imagine is that somebody is impacted in a negative way. And the truth is there's almost nobody in the playground except when the children are there, which is not 24/7. So I hope you'll vote yes for it. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Byron. Appreciate it. Would you also like
You said- oh,
to make a
I
comment?
just had some idle curiosity questions,
Oh,
which
well-
were satisfied out in the lobby. Thank you.
Sorry.
Anna.
I'm sorry. She
Come.
asked me a question. I had to answer.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, maybe we'll have you come forward, Miss Anna,
Okay. Oh, sorry.
and we can have an understanding of what those questions might have been. And of course, you can say your name for,
Anna Hamilton. I'm the project manager for Hamilton Habitat.
thank you. Yeah, and so what questions were answered out in the hallway so we can have
She
that?
wanted to know, based on another neighbor, whether it was gonna look like a used car lot. And I said no.
Okay.
I'll do my best.
Okay,
Yeah, it's her neighborhood, and so she was just worried about what I was doing there, and so I told her,
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
and we met. She's my Facebook friend. I've never met her before, so that
Oh.
was awesome.
Well, there we
So
go.
you're Pandora. No.
There we go, it comes out in a meeting. All right, well, great, thank you for being here. One thing, I'm just gonna say it out loud for all of us here now, that we were going through the variance, and I know I called you earlier to ask about the 7.5 feet, 17.5 feet. And just to clarify for everyone, the change is to 17.5 feet from 25 feet. So it's a 7.5 variance from 25 feet.
Yeah.
So it's just a reduction of 7.5 feet, or
Right.
it is a reduction of
Yep.
7.5 feet. So just wanted to get that out there. Did you want to make a statement of any kind, Anna, first, or shall I have the commissioners have their shot?
I have really nothing to add other than what I put in there. I'm sorry if I wasn't very clear
Oh, no, that's fine.
with the measurements.
Yeah.
I knew when we bought it that it was, my house could be 16.5 feet wide based on so I knew what I was getting into. It's not like I just thought, what the heck, I might as well ask.
Yeah.
Especially when the rear line is what Byron said, which is the church property. I've already agreed to put a fence up back there, so we should be fairly separate.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
All right, well, I know that Kelly has some questions for you. So Commissioner Kelly, would you like to ask your questions?
Hi, Hannah.
Hello. Are you on vacation or what?
Well, she's working.
Oh,
It's a working
I'm on
vacation.
I'm on vacation this week, but I'm kind of working from the trailer. So,
nice.
I wondered, with this house, I don't know if you have a potential person already who would be interested in buying or where you're headed.
Oh, yeah.
One of my concerns is with the daycare behind there and the playground, which is used, and while it's not used 24/7, it is used 5 days a week. You know, are they aware of that noise, the impact, so that we're not back here 2 years from now where somebody's really upset that there's a daycare and noisy kids? Because, as you know, I feel that daycare is also a huge priority in our community along with housing. Because if you don't have daycare, people aren't moving to Grand Marais either, or even, you know, we don't have much for young families. Daycare is a real struggle. So I just had a question about that, so that we aren't back here trying to reshape things again because somebody doesn't like where they ended up moving to.
Understandable.
Sorry.
I guess I can't control what happens in the future, but I know that my list is long, so yes, I already have somebody designated for that house. He's a young gentleman in his early 30s, he has 2 children, so they're kind of excited about the playground too.
Oh, good.
And there's just noise with kids, that's all there is to it.
Yeah.
It'll be on both sides of the fence, that's, you know, we're gonna have a fence up. I was there yesterday and the playground really is right up on that property line, so that's another kind of justification for the variance, is it gets us a few feet away from that fence. So,
Yeah, absolutely. And Anna probably can't answer this, but I don't know if Mr. Aldrich could, if we could base that he's there upon the church, but where's snow removal gonna go when you have a fence there?
I don't think it's gonna be a problem. There's places where snow can go, unless we have one of those 20-year events, in which case it's hard for everybody. Which
well,
I've experienced since I've been here once.
Kelly, what I noticed yesterday was that the new playground literally is right up to the property line. I mean, the swing set, I was looking at where the house would lay, and the swing set will hit the house if, I mean,
If,
so, I mean, they are really close. There would be no way to even push snow back there anymore because of how they redid the playground.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
The swing set's not gonna hit the house.
Okay.
I don't know.
No.
Well, I'm just saying
It would hit the fence first, and it is movable.
There you go.
It
But
is
anyway, so,
yeah, no, and obviously I'm not sure who did it, but money was spent last year, right, to redo that playground. I know Bouches were working there quite a way through the summer and doing so, hoping that it's not damaged. And obviously, it's a little different, but just some things that as we plan and plot out, and I applaud the thought of the fence. I think that's gonna be really important right there, both for the playground itself and the people who are gonna live in that home. I think we'll probably both appreciate that. So, those were kind of just my questions and my quick thoughts as I was looking through everything, and then got clarification, because at first I thought it was just a 7.5 foot variance, not instead of 25, and instead of 17.5 feet, basically it will be. So that makes a difference. That was more helpful.
Okay.
Those were my questions.
All right, thanks, Kelly.
thank you.
Ben, do you have any
Yeah, I
questions?
don't really have any questions, other than, have you thought about a driveway, or how you gonna approach the house?
Yeah, on 4th Avenue West, I think to the north. There's a drainage ditch in there.
Yeah.
I've had,
On that side.
my ground guy over there, and we were looking at that, trying to figure out where's the best spot. There's an old culvert in the front, and then a ditch in between, Mungan's house and this lot. So we're just gonna define that a little more,
Sure.
Okay.
because the neighbor to the north said her lot is wet all the time.
Uh-huh.
And I don't understand that, but we're gonna make sure that isn't true of this one.
Okay.
There,
very good.
there will probably be a fair amount, sorry guys, There may be a fair amount of runoff, Anna. As you know, I'm just up the alley. And everything in that neighborhood, and I don't know what's underneath yours, but my house is basically built on ledge rock. Literally, I have ledge rock underneath my dining room that the basement covers over. And there's a lot of water that moves through that area. Oh, and it's not just a little bit of ledge rock, my whole backyard is that. And I presume since there's ledge rock at the bottom of 4th Avenue on that street and a lot of it, you're also going to have those issues or that beneath you.
Okay. And Ben, did you have something more?
No, wow.
Okay. Okay, great. Well, we've been through this before, and we do have our findings that we go through each time. In this case, we can see that the house is located in the R1. It is a house in the R1, so it makes a lot of sense that it should be there. The one that's always difficult for, at least for me, when we're going through something like this, is one of the findings is the plight of the landowner is due to circumstances unique to the property and not created by the landowner. So that's always a little tricky in cases like these. So along those lines, I do have some questions. So you knew what you were getting into when you got the property.
Yep.
And it wouldn't be, as you said, it would look like just a single wide mobile home if you were just to build in that one spot.
Mm-hmm.
I get that. Do you have an idea of how many square foot it is and how much it would have been?
24 by 32,
Okay.
2 bedroom,
All right.
1 bath.
And would it be more square footage or less square footage than if you had done the 16 feet?
Well, we could go longer.
Okay.
Based on what I just saw yesterday.
Mhm.
With that drainage, I wouldn't wanna go any longer, cause
Okay.
I wouldn't wanna even affect that drainage. You know, all we're gonna do is maybe make that drainage deeper, make it a
Okay.
ditch.
Somewhat unique to the property.
Yeah.
We jumped on that lot regardless of what size it was, just because it was the only thing out there.
Yeah.
That's the truth of it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was just curious about that piece. That's always the one that kind of hangs me up. All right. I would make a motion to approve the Hamilton Habitat variance request.
I'll second.
That's a motion and a second. I'll do a roll call. Kelly,
Aye.
Ben,
Aye.
myself, aye.
Aye.
Motion passes.
Aye.
So it'll
See you
go to
next
council
week.
next week.
Yeah, right.
See you then.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you.
That's quite pain.
Yeah, seriously.
Thanks, Byron. See ya.
I'm going to make
And
Our business is concluded.
Adjourned.
we've gotten to the end, so we're adjourned.
Thanks, Kelly.
Thanks, Kelly.
Yep, thanks, Kelly.
All right.
Stay warm.
Yep.
Adorable.
Stay cool.
Thanks. I'm good, how are you?
Jesus.
Never grow old.
No, that's happening. It's happening.
It's happening.
Anton's still coming, or do you want to Jim?
Yeah,
Say we're good?
Hopefully we'll get some trees
We're good.
cleared
Gotcha.
soon, but
I don't know that he was
when I
gonna hurry
over
back like he
yesterday,
said.
And kind of.
Are we done?
We're done.
I won't have to take too many trees up.